It's Local Edition. I'm Brad Pomerance. Glad you're still with us. Our guest is Mike Gipson. He is a member of the Carson City Council, and I am sure you are as upset as many councilors I've spoken to about redevelopment. As you know, in December, the Supreme Court upheld the state's elimination of redevelopment agencies and struck down a compromise that would have allowed those agencies to stay open. So come February 1st, no more redevelopment.
It's devastating, Brad. Thank you very much for allowing me to be on your show. It's devastating to the 400 cities that lies within California to have their redevelopment agencies eliminated. It will mean a loss of jobs, a loss of funding. It will change how cities do business today.
Well, what about the argument that, look, redevelopment is a great tool when city coffers, state coffers are flush with dollars, but during these difficult times, to take property taxes, siphon off a portion, instead of putting them into schools and libraries, giving them to developers to incentivize them to build, maybe we can't do that right now.
Well, we take redevelopment money and create business opportunities, create and build businesses, which translates to real jobs in our community. I think Carson is the poster child for why redevelopment needs to continue in the state of California, because we have created jobs. We have a $1 billion project we have right now on the drawing board.
So what's going to happen with that particular project?
This particular project will
still go
forward and not be subjected to elimination of redevelopment funds. But this is a good example of private public partnership that works.
Is there a chance, in your mind, that the California legislature will enter into some compromise whereby there is some form of redevelopment?
I certainly hope so, Brad, because one of the things this will do if redevelopment is eliminated, it's going to increase unemployment rate. Tens of thousands of jobs will be eliminated, and which will increase the number of unemployment people in California.
That the jobs would shift, because if that money's not using to give to developers, it could be put back in schools so we can hire more teachers, we can hire more janitors, we can hire more.
That would be an argument, but the skill set for those who are administering redevelopment won't be able to go into a school, won't become teachers and things of that nature. It's creating job opportunities. It's creating and working with businesses to enhance their business. It's to create and eliminate blight in our community, which redevelopment does just that.
As part of the redevelopment formula, 20% of those property tax dollars that went to the agencies were required to be spent on affordable housing. So now that element is gone. I think about communities like Carson where affordable housing could be quite beneficial. What's going to happen to that program, your affordable housing program, for example?
It'll be eliminated. We won't be able to do those kind of programs. We won't be able to create those affordable opportunities so people can come and move into the city of Carson, which is a great place. And no other cities will be able to do the same thing. So you will have, unaffordable businesses or housing developments coming in, which will be for the elite and for the rich.
Governor Brown has talked about creating a formula whereby municipalities could talk to their voters and seek to lower the threshold whereby cities could pass tax bonds, or I should say taxes and or bonds, to be spent on redevelopment. What do you think about that? Taxing local citizens to spend their own money on redevelopment?
I'm not a fan of that particular idea. I think what we need to do is, since the Supreme Court has already ruled, I think legislation needs to be introduced that would maintain some level of redevelopments in the cities throughout the state of California so they can continue to do at some kind of level of the kind of work that they're doing right now with creating businesses, which translates to creating job opportunities for people so we can put people back to work, so we can jumpstart this economy and move it in the right direction so that we won't have this budget deficit that we have right now.
Stay tuned. His name is Mike Gipson. He is a member of the Carson City Council. I'm Brad Pomerance. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to send you back to HLN.